hope that Peter Schickele can pull us into the ending of Fun Drive this next hour. We need to count on our listeners, and we'll also count on Peter Schickele.
You can count on me. Here's the theme. Hello there, I'm Peter Schickele, and this is Schickele Mix, a program dedicated to the proposition that all musics are created equal, or as Duke Ellington put it, if it sounds good, it is good. And on this special membership drive edition of the show, I'd like to give special thanks for the fact that our bills are paid by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and also by this terrific radio station and its members, which means you. And if it doesn't mean you, you ought to do something about that. You know, after a hard day of doing whatever it is I do, I like to settle down in front of the fireplace, turn on the VCR with the 2-hour cassette showing logs burning, put my feet up on the dog, and crack open my favorite book, The Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam, in the Edward Fitzgerald translation, of course. I prefer the 4th edition of 1879. It's more graceful and, let's face it, a lot closer to the original. And I guess my favorite place is the part that goes, a book of verses underneath the bough, a jug of wine, a loaf of bread, and thou beside me singing in the wilderness. O wilderness, were paradise enow. Enow is a poetical word meaning enough. It's used when you mean enough, but you want it to rhyme with bow and thou. And I've taken the second line of that verse as the title of today's show, a jug of wine, a loaf of bread, and thou. These are a few of my favorite things. Although I must say, when it comes to the first one, that although I enjoy a glass of good wine as much as the next North Dakotan, I don't find myself fantasizing about wine the way I do about the malted milks at the drugstore on the square in Jackson, Wyoming. Be that as it may, our first suite is called A Jug of Wine. It contains 3 grape-related songs, the first of which is in German. I won't read all of the words, but they start, Go and order the best wine. Away with the cold, with serious and melancholy thoughts. You are surrounded here by friends, and our glasses shall be filled with gladness. Here comes the first glass. Long live all beautiful eyes. I'll be back in about 8 minutes.
Auffordere von dem besten Wein, vertrinke Frost und Ernst und Grillen. Es ladet dich die Freundschaft ein und Freude soll die Gläser füllen. Stoß an, hier ist das erste Glas, es lieben alle schönen Augen. O säume nicht das Edel, das Züngeln der Begier, im Rüst dich einzusaugen. O säume nicht das Edel, das Züngeln der Begier, im Rüst dich einzusaugen. Ist meine Treue mangelhaft und gleicht dir eine Treu auf Erden, so müsse dieser Riebensaft im Munde mir zu Wasser werden. Es schmecke mir kein süßer Kuss, den wahre Liebe und Jugend netzet, falls nicht allein der Lebensschluss der langen Freundschaftspflicht ein spätes Ende setzet, falls nicht allein der Lebensschluss der langen Freundschaftspflicht ein spätes Ende setzet. Der Wein erfreut des Menschen Herz, der Sirach sagt, ich kann's beweisen, nicht wahr der brüderliche Scherz, der Fremdling bei den großen Schmäusen. Die Hoffnung der noch künftigen Lustgenossener Mäulchen angedenken, die alte Treue deutscher Brust versammeln sich allhier und jauten, da wir schenken. Die alte Treue deutscher Brust versammeln sich allhier und jauten, da wir schenken.
kisses sweeter than wine. Oh, kisses sweeter than wine. When I was a young man and never been kissed, I got to thinking over what I had missed. Got me a girl, I kissed her and then, oh Lord, I kissed her again. Oh, kisses sweeter than wine. Oh, kisses sweeter than wine.
He asked me would I marry and be his sweet wife, and we would be so happy all of our life. He begged and he pleaded like a natural man, and then, oh Lord, I gave him my hand.
Oh, kisses sweeter than wine. Oh, kisses sweeter than wine. I worked mighty hard and so did my wife, working hand in hand to make a good life. Corn in the field and wheat in the bin. I was, oh Lord, the father of twins. Oh, kisses sweeter than wine. Oh, kisses sweeter than wine.
Our children numbered just about 4. They all had sweethearts a knocking on the door. They all got married and they didn't hesitate. I was, oh Lord, the grandmother of 8.
Oh, kisses sweeter than wine. Oh, kisses sweeter than wine. Now we are old and ready to go. We get to thinking what happened a long time ago. We had a lot of kids, trouble and pain, but oh Lord, we do it again. Oh, kisses sweeter than wine. Oh, kisses sweeter than wine. Oh, kisses sweeter than wine.
Rosy wine and ruddy cheek, turn by turn I love, yet from each to know I seek, which the best will prove, which the best will prove. Tell me which is truly mine, ruddy cheek or rosy wine. Tell me which is truly mine, ruddy cheek or rosy wine. As I taste the ruby juice, calm are all my cares, my cares. Monarchs ne'er could me induce, states to change with theirs, states to change with theirs. Then I think more truly mine, generous friend, the rosy wine. Then I think more truly mine, generous friend, the rosy wine. As I gaze on beauty's face, trouble fills my breast, my breast. At the thoughts that in my place others may find rest, others may find rest. Tell me which is truly mine, ruddy cheek or rosy wine. Tell me which is truly mine, ruddy cheek or rosy wine. Wine is tongueless, honest, fair, ready to relieve suffering soul from carking care. Woman may deceive, woman may deceive. Spite of all their sweets are sip, rosy wine and ruddy lip. Spite of all their sweets are sip, rosy wine and ruddy lip. Rosy wine and ruddy lip.
A jug of wine. We began with something by Telemann. It was a drinking song from 24 serious and light-hearted odes. And then the Weavers, from the Weavers' greatest hits, singing Kisses Sweeter Than Wine. And then finally the King's Singers, singing Let Maids Be False, So Wine By True. It says by true. Seems to me it should be true, but that's what it says. And that was by Sir George Martin, who died in 1916, so I guess he isn't the one who worked with the Beatles. Now, I've done something special for today's show. I've composed a piece of music especially for this program. Hey, how often does that happen on your typical radio show, huh? What it is a round, and it's a 4-part round. You see, I made it 4 parts because the 4 parts represent the 4 sources of funding in public radio: corporation, foundation, government, and membership, the listeners. So you can't hear the complete piece as it's meant to be heard without all 4 parts. Do you see the symbolism there? It takes all, well, you get it. Anyway, here's how it goes. I'll get my pitch from the authentic instrument here. So here's the melody. Every dollar counts. Every dollar counts, yes. Now, I hope you'll listen carefully to that and try to learn it, because it won't be complete without you, the listeners. Every dollar counts. Every dollar counts, yes. Now, what I want to do is see if I can find some other people around the station to sing it with me. It may not be that easy because everyone's very busy manning and womaning the telephones right now, but I'm going to try. In the meantime, here's someone who can tell you how to get rid of that pesky extra cash you have lying around the house. Peter Schickele here with the middle segment of today's Schickele Mix. This show is called A Jug of Wine, A Loaf of Bread, and Thou. Now, I'm afraid that I haven't had much success in finding singing partners here. Everybody's extremely... Oh, my goodness, it's the phone. Hello?
Hello, can I talk to the host?
This is Peter Schickele.
Hey, I just want to tell you how much I love your program. It's really great.
Well, thank you very much.
Seriously, I think it's probably the best thing on radio today.
Well,
or not even just today, the best thing on radio ever.
Well, I appreciate that.
And I also want to say that I've got a very good musical memory, and I'll be glad to sing that round with you.
What, over the phone?
Sure, why not?
Well,
Here, let me sing it, and you tell me if it's right. Every dollar counts. Every dollar counts. Yes.
That's very impressive.
Do you want me to start, or do you want to start?
Well, okay, you start.
How many times through?
Well, let's do 3.
You got it. Every dollar counts.
Every dollar counts.
Every dollar counts.
Every dollar counts.
Every
Yes.
dollar counts.
Every dollar counts.
Every dollar counts.
Every dollar counts.
Every
Yes.
dollar counts.
Every dollar counts.
Every dollar counts.
Every dollar counts. Yes.
Hey, look, when you get 2 other folks for the other parts, just say the word, and I'll get back on the phone with you, and we can nail this sucker.
Okay, I'll remember that. Bye now.
Goodbye.
Well, I think that's the first time I've ever sung around with somebody over the phone. Nice guy. But that's still only 2 out of the 4 parts. I hope I can find some other people so we can hear the whole thing. In the meantime, we've covered a jug of wine. Let's move on to a loaf of bread. Bread, of course, can stand for food in general, which is what it does in the title of our next suite, A Loaf of Bread. This suite comes from another Schickele Mix program called You Are and You Sing About What You Eat. It has 3 numbers and lasts about 9.5 minutes.
84. All we ever get is cruel. Every day we say a prayer. Will they change the bill of fare? Still we get the same old cruel. There's not a crust, not a crumb. Can we find? Can we beg? Can we borrow a catch? But there's nothing to stop us from getting a thrill when we all close our eyes and imagine food, glorious food, hot sausage and mustard. While we're in the mood, cold jelly and custard, peas, pudding and saveloys. What next is the question? Rich gentlemen having voice in digestion. Food, glorious food. We're anxious to try it. 3 banquets a day, our favorite diet. Just picture a great big steak, fried roast or stewed. Oh, food, wonderful food, marvelous food, glorious food. Food, glorious food. What is it more handsome? Don't swallow or chew. Still worth the game's ransom. What is it we dream about? What brings on a sigh? Piled peaches and cream about 6 feet high. Food, glorious food. Eat right through the menu. Just loosen your belt 2 inches and then you work up a new appetite in this interlude. Then food, once again food, fabulous food, glorious food. Food, glorious food. Don't care what it looks like. Bad underdone food. Don't care what it looks like. Just thinking of growing fat. Our senses go reeling. 1 moment of knowing that. Full of feeling. Food, glorious food. What is it we live for? That extra bit more. That's all that we live for. Why should we be fainted through? Do nothing but brew. I'm food. Magical food. Wonderful food. Marvelous food. Fabulous food. Beautiful food. Glorious food.
I've been leaving on my things, so in the morning when the morning bird sings, there's still dinner on my dinner jacket till the dinner bell rings. Experimenting wrong, salivating wrong, waiting for the dinner bell to do the bell thing. Dinner bell ring. I've been leaving on my things, so in the morning when the morning bird sings, there's still the dinner bell does the bell thing. Dinner bell, do the bell thing. I'm waiting for the dinner bell to do the bell thing. Dinner bell, ding, ding, ding. Waiting for the dinner bell to do the bell thing. Dinner bell, ding, ding, ding. Waiting for the dinner bell to do the bell thing. Dinner bell, ding.
Hawks and crows do lots of things, but the canary only sings. She is a courtesan on wings, so I've heard. Eagles and storks are twice as strong. All the canary knows is song, but the canary gets along. Gilded bird, sing for your supper and you'll get breakfast. Songbirds always eat if their song is sweet to hear. Sing for your luncheon and you'll get dinner. Dine with wine of choice if romance is in your voice. I heard from a wise canary, trilling makes a fellow willing. So little swallow, swallow now. Now is the time to sing for your supper and you'll get breakfast. Songbirds are not dumb. They don't buy a crumb of bread, it's said. So sing and you'll be fed. Sing for your supper and you'll get breakfast. Songbirds always eat if their song is sweet to hear. Sing for your luncheon and you'll get dinner. Dine with wine of choice if romance is in your voice. I heard from a wise canary, trilling makes you willing. So little swallow, swallow no. Now is the time to sing for your supper and you'll get breakfast. Songbirds are not dumb. They don't buy a crumb of bread, it's said. So sing and you'll be fed. Sing for your supper and you'll get